I'm Isaac Roundtree, third year in product design and looking to go into the automotive industry.
I'm Corben, pretty much the same, automotive industry, or even I'm looking into base systems for like aeroplanes and everything like that. So
MST is a sort of a high-end race car manufacturer.
yeah, so they basically get old classic Ford Escorts, both the classic Mark 1 and Mark 2, import them in and then strip them down to the bare shell and then redo them up with brand new parts and basically turn them into a brand new modernised version of the classic.
I did a project with them initially, basically phoned them and said, I want to do this with you, and if I do that well enough, can you take me on as a replacement? They said, yeah, and I managed to do the project well enough they didn't refuse me, so I got the placement that way.
I just simply asked them, can I do a placement with you? Because I'm quite interested in what they do, and I've ended up here.
Loads of CAD.
Yeah.
I think we were doing slightly different projects, trying to remake an original part, so all I've got is dimensions of one part and recreating it on my computer and then trying to make it for different manufacturing methods.
Obviously I'm still working on the concept interiors, but a lot of the time I'm just sketching out designs, getting approval, showing the owner and the head of designs what he thinks of them. If he doesn't like a part, go back to the drawing board, and then if he does like a part, then I'm CADing it up. So yeah, it's quite, like Isaac said, there's quite a lot of CAD involved. It takes up a lot of time. There's been a couple of times where the work's been heavy and I've gone, all right, let's go into it, let's show him I'm quite confident, and it's like, no, too many edges, go back. So
my plan is basically go into sort of third-party suppliers for a car manufacturer after a couple of years of doing that, and so it directly leads on to what I want to do in the automotive industry, sort of design engineering, CAD measurements, testing. So basically it's exactly what I want to do in the future, but maybe on a small scale right now. Maybe I want to do more mass production stuff in the future. But
it's given me broader insight on the placement to what I want to do in terms of the automotive industry. So I'm quite into doing the sketches, like designing concept designs for interiors, but I want that to possibly go on to then like the plane industry and everything. This being on the placement has made me like it more than I thought I would. Because product design is so broad, it's just a massive industry. In my opinion, there's always no real good way of explaining what product design is, because there's so much to it. But I think after going through first and second year, exploring different projects and different aspects of product design, I feel like now in third year I have a bit more of a direction on where I want to go with it. So
for me, it's probably the 3 placements rather than 1, which means I could have 3 goes at picking what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I knew that it was quite a good university for that with the course, because I've had people who I know who have already been in the course a year ahead of me, and they get good feedback on it.
No, it is good. It's different to other courses because it's coursework, and there's no end test you're revising for, everything ramps up. You kind of want a constant basis of just doing stuff. Sometimes, the best way to do it obviously is to make it fun, obviously, so you can almost blur the difference between that playtime, work time.
Personally, I think if you have a good time management basis, then you're just going to be flying. You're going to have enough time for yourself and enough time for the project. So I'd say product design as a whole is quite flexible.
Yeah.
If you don't waste your time with it.